the electromagnetic waves which are propagating in a space means here according about the bandwidths and also how the signal can be the some of the basic terminology used in a communication system and what is communication system, and as well as the bandwidth of the speech signals and bandwidth of the transmission channel and the digital signals and about the analog signals also we discussed. Now here we are going to discuss about propagation of electromagnetic waves. We know that whenever in radio communication the waves can be transmitted through the type of different waves, means if the to understand the various modes of propagation of a medium, the radio waves are traveling from the transmitting antenna by modulated signal is transmitting from the transmitter antenna, and it will propagate through the space to the receiver antenna. So that here the process which is in the propagation means the radio waves, the radio communication, the waves of propagation through the space that will propagating the wave signals are propagating through the waves. It depends on their frequency. Whenever they are propagating in a medium, means in a space, in a free space, then the frequencies will be, if the signal frequency is less, then they can't reach by satisfactorily to the receiver's antenna. So that there is some of various modes of propagation is also there. To understand the various modes of propagation, some of the electromagnetic waves, some of in the free space layers are there, which has having the some of the frequencies which opposes or which is used to propagating through the, they support to propagating the signal in the space, and some of the various modes. To understand that mode, so first of all, what are the layers in the atmosphere? Earth atmosphere plays the key role in propagating in the signals. So that here we are going to discuss about some of the layers, useful layers of the Earth atmosphere. In that case, first one is the name of the layer. Whenever the signal is propagating from the transmitting antenna to the receiver, between the transmission medium is there, that is called channel. To the channel is here, at the atmosphere will plays key role. Due to that, the radio wave electromagnetic waves are propagating because of there is no any wires. There is no any wires which is used in this process, propagation process. It will be used in a TV, satellites and telecommunication. So that the name of the layer will be, first one is a troposphere. In the Earth atmosphere, the troposphere will be at 10 kilometers from the above the surface of the Earth. Whenever it is above the surface, consider it's a surf, about the 10 kilometers of the Earth, the troposphere will be considered. So in the troposphere, day and night existing, whenever the approximate height will be taken 10 kilometers and existing during day and night, so that the frequency is most affected, very high frequency up to several gigahertz frequency, which is used in this propagation in the layer. And above this layer is called ionosphere. Parts of ionosphere we will consider, that is above the height of the surface of the Earth, more than the troposphere, more than the 10 kilometers. That is some of the parts of ionosphere is there, like stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, like that. So from there, first one is the deep one, that is the stratosphere. About the stratosphere up to 65 to 75 kilometers above the surface of the Earth, height of the surface of the Earth. So that in that case, only in daytime it reflects low frequency, and absorbs medium and high frequency layers, frequency signals. Means the low frequency signals can be reflected, and due to that high frequency they will penetrate in the medium, so they penetrate in the layer, so they absorbs the medium and high frequency. Only light wave can be reflects whenever the signals are transmitting through the stratosphere, which is a height of 65 to 75 kilometers from the surface of the Earth. In daytime, the signals can be, low frequency signals can be reflects and absorbs the medium frequency and high frequency to some degrees. So that here next one is another part of the stratosphere, which is the height of 100 kilometers. Then in that case, it helps the surface waves. Means whenever the waves are propagating from the surface wave propagation, and from the surface to the surface propagation, the signals sent to the help to the surface waves reflects the high frequency waves. reflects the high frequency waves also can be reflected from the in the stratosphere at a height of 100 kilometers. So these are the layers which will uses reflects for the propagation. They will use this for the propagation of the signals, which is modulated by the transmitter, and through the transmitting antenna they will passes to the receiver's antenna. Then the receiver antenna will receive the medium. The earth atmosphere will plays the key role in the propagation. So that these are the layers which are in above the earth atmosphere, which can be useful and reflects or absorbs the signal, which helps to passes the propagating the signal. So that the height of 65 to 75 kilometers, the low frequency signals can be reflected, and high frequency, medium frequency signals can be observed for some degree. And at a height of 100 kilometers, that is also considered stratosphere. In that stratosphere part, another part of stratosphere is 100 kilometers above. In that case, they will helpful for the propagation of the wave, source of the waves, and they will reflects the high frequency. So that can be that whenever the layers will reflect that, then receiver's antenna can receive easily. If the high frequency waves does not reflect, they can absorb by the layer. That receiver's channel cannot get the receiver, the information. They cannot get the information. So that in the stratosphere, then that 100 kilometers height in daytime only helps the surface waves reflects a high frequency. Reflects a high frequency signals. Another one is a mesosphere. Means F1 is considered as mesosphere. Mesosphere in the earth atmosphere that a height of 170 to 190 kilometers at a height of whenever the signals passes through this layer, then daytime merges and with F2 at night time. Means the another atmospheric layer will be the thermosphere. In this case of it is considered as F1 whenever signals are passing at a height of 170 to 190 kilometers in daytime merges and with F2 at night. Means daytime merges and F2 with night. Means this will be merges at night. This layer will merges with at night, and so that partially absorbs the high frequency waves, and waves at allowing them to reach F2. Means they will merge, they will absorb, and that layers passes to the thermosphere. They merge the means the partially absorb the high frequencies, and the waves allowing to the next atmosphere, that is thermosphere. So in case of the next thermosphere, that is at a height of 300 kilometers at night and 250 to 400 kilometers during a daytime. So that in day and night the signals efficiently reflects the high frequency waves, and particularly at night. Means here whenever the high frequency waves are traveling through the atmosphere, in some cases it depends on the frequency of the signals, they will reflect or absorbs by the layers, that is troposphere, ionosphere. In the parts of ionosphere is stratosphere and mesosphere and thermosphere. By the layers some of the low frequency waves can be reflected and high frequency waves can be penetrated through the layers, and at the sum of the layers which is above the surface of the sum of the height, that will also, so high frequency waves can be absorbed, and they will reflect to the earth surface to get the signal to the receiver's channel. So that this is the some of the waves, means modes of vibration, some of the layers which is in the earth atmosphere, which can be helpful for the transmission of signal, means propagating the signal. So in that case, space communication. What is meant by the space communication means whenever we are sending a message or information, and sending and processing and receiving this process total information through a space. When the radio waves, whenever we are dialing some of the number from our mobile, or we are sending any message, that is the sending and receiving the process of information through the space only. We are not connecting with any wire. So that here there is no any wireless communication. This communication is also called as a wireless communication. Space wave communication is also called as wireless communication, because of there is no any wires particularly. So radio waves through the space are propagating So that here whenever the signal carried by the high frequency carrier wave, high frequency electromagnetic waves is called as a high frequency electromagnetic waves are called carrier waves. So that the message is sending, the signal is sending with the high frequency electromagnetic wave from the transmitter to receiver, so that there is no any wire, does not require any wire, so that it is called as a space communication is called as a wireless communication. In that case of the phenomenon of sending, receiving and processing information through a space is called a space communication. The electromagnetic waves are signal carried by the high frequency electromagnetic wave from the transmitter to the receiver in a free space, so that no wires are used, because of the distance between the antenna, receiving antenna to the transmitter antenna may be more. If in case of the nearby distance we can connect with the wires, but in the space we cannot connect with the wires, because of there is a large amount of wires we require. If we sending through the wires also, there is some attenuation will be possible, because of due to the some of the errors occurs in the wires, so the signal strength of the signal will be get down, means we lost the signal strength of the signal. So that's why in wireless communication where the signal is carried, the audio signal, whatever the information we are sending, that is signal is carried by the high frequency carrier wave through the free space, so that there is no any wires are required, so that this communication is also called as a wireless communication, So that's why here the frequency between in space communication, the frequency between the 10 to the power of 4 Hz to the 10 to the power of 11 Hz frequencies are there between the, to send the signal from the spaces, they require the frequency, the signal's frequency must be 10 to the power of 4 Hz to the 10 to the power of 11 Hz. So in that space communication will be held in radio, TV and satellite communication. This total radio, TV and satellite communication comes to the under the space communication. Whenever the information sent through the transmitting antenna to the receiver antenna, the earth atmosphere will plays the key role in that. Some of the different layers they will absorb the high frequency carrier waves, some of the layers will reflect at some time. They reflect the high frequency waves, low frequency waves can be, signal can be reflected. Due to that waves reflection or absorption, the signal will be sent received by the receiving antenna. So in that case the large distance will be having that, so that the high frequency electromagnetic waves, means carrier waves are used, they combined with the audio signal, means that is called as modulation. By doing the modulation, the transmitter antenna will send in the free space, through the transmitting medium is a free space to the receiving channel. So the signal can be sent with the modulating with the high frequency carrier wave, so that information can sent from the transmitting to the receiver. In that case of the signal, the phenomenon of that process, the phenomenon of sending, receiving or processing the information through the space is called as a space communication. It can be, space communication can be done by the radio electromagnetic waves, can be done by the 3 ways of propagation. There is a 3 waves of propagations are there. In that case of ground propagation, that is also called as surface propagation, and as well as this next one is here sky propagation, and the next one is space wave propagation. Means there is 3 types of propagations are there. Let's discuss about the different types of modes of propagation of waves.